Well, Canada's auto industry is protected. In fact, it's allowed to grow our exports into the U.S. quite a bit before tariffs kick in. I'd call that a win for Canada if by win you mean something that we have right now that Trump didn't take away from us. In actual fact, there are now limits to foreign parts in Canadian and Mexican-made cars, and wages in Canada and Mexico have to be high if we want access to the U.S. market. What's so odd here is that with Trudeau, expectations are so low that just keeping a few of the things we had before this diplomatic fight, well, that's now considered a big win, especially given Trudeau's deft diplomatic touch with India and Saudi Arabia. Here's CTV's Rich Madden. I like Rich. I think he's a pretty fair reporter. But look at the soft bigotry of low expectations. This is what he thinks of the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement, the new NAFTA. He says, Canada opens dairy market to U.S. competition. Win for USA. Canada agreed to scrap Chapter 7 on milk pricing. Huge win for Trump. Dispute process Chapter 19 intact. Huge win for Canada. Procurement process unchanged. Big win for Canada. So hang on, those two last points, the big, huge wins for Canada. Yeah, that's just the status quo that we've had actually for a great many years. And just not having those taken away from us is a huge win. Well, I guess given the disaster that was looming, sure, it's a huge win. But that point about procurement, by the way, I mean, that's the Buy America preferences in the U.S. that Barack Obama put in place after the 2008 Great Recession. They're still in there. It means that the U.S. government can unfairly favor U.S. companies in bids to do government work and choose more expensive, less qualified U.S. companies ahead of Canadian companies. That's still in there. That's no surprise, given Trump's emphasis on Buy American. But a more skillful and friendly, a more diplomatic negotiator might have been able to get an exemption for Canada had we spent the summer meeting quietly and being persuasive, rather than Trudeau just surfing all summer and Chrystia Freeland being so irritating in public and private. Now, don't take it from me. I'm a deep critic of Trudeau, you know that. Here's the center-left professor Janice Stein. She said, NAFTA deal appears imminent. She wrote this at 9 p.m. last night. Unquestionably, this is a step back from where we were, but that was BT before Trump. No deal is infinitely worse. Swallow hard, Canada, and learn the lessons. Yeah. What lessons? They don't think they've been taught a lesson. They're high-fiving each other in the PMO. That's an excerpt from my daily show, the Ezra Levant Show, weekdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Every day I do a monologue, interview a guest, and read my fan mail and my hate mail. To subscribe, go to therebel.media/shows.